Hey guys, I thought it would be super fun to try out another video style here on the blog and see what you guys think. So obviously I am not video extraordinaire. I'm literally just on an iPhone, but I thought, hey, you never know. Let's try it out. If it's echoey because I'm in my bathroom, that's gonna be awkward when I watch this back. But today we're gonna be doing a little skincare get ready with me. I'm showing you some of my favorite skincare products as of right now. Let's go. So as you can see, I have a ton of breakouts right now. Just from stress and hormonal changes, the environment. For my birthday, which was this past month, I got this first thing is the Peach and Lily Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. So it's a deep cleaning and soothing. I just washed my face with this and it feels much less stripped than it usually does when I first wash my face. I actually just threw out my Clinique. Literally, I can grab it out of the trash can right now, straight from the trash can. My Clinique All About Face Liquid Facial Soap in their oily skin formula. I've been using this probably since I started washing my face when I was a teenager. Hindsight's 2020 and I probably should have started that way earlier, but you know what? I can't go back in time. So I'm just doing the best I can now. I'm pretty impressed with this. Obviously it's the first time using it, but usually my skin feels really stripped, really tight after washing my face with a few different cleansers I've used. But this actually felt pretty good. I would never have picked something up that says hydrating, but it was my April birthday gift from Ulta, which was super fun because it's actually a very good size. And like, you know, sometimes you get trials and it's like only filled up to like here. It actually makes sense from the manufacturer. From that standpoint, which if you want to see in another video, that would be super fun to talk about. They can only do certain stuff with whatever packaging they pick. So I think Peach and Lily picked a great one for this because you actually do get a lot of product in this. It's 1 fluid ounce. That's actually the size of like a normal bottle of foundation. I'm much more makeup than skincare, but we're trying here. After I wash my face, I then go in with the Glow Recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow PHA plus BHA Pore Tight Toner. That was a lot of words. So I just kind of like give it a shake. And then it's got this little spout top, the hole in the center. And I just 1, 2, rub it on my hands and I just press into my skin. Now for reference, no, these products don't break me out like I am right now. I have been lacking on my skincare because I've been so busy and just not feeling very, you know, self-care. I will note something about Glow Recipe that I actually haven't felt with any other skincare brand before. I don't know how to explain it, but this brand just feels like self-care in the broadest sense of the term. I want to do my skincare when I have the Glow Recipe stuff. I really didn't want to like it because, like I said, I'm a broke grad student, but I really do like it. And it feels luxury, but not like in excess, if that makes sense. I can stretch my money with this stuff. This is just a baby size, right? I got this for Christmas. I've been using it ever since. Granted, I am not super good about doing my skincare. I'm not one of those like every morning, every night. I really want to be. I'm just not. I'm trying. We're doing the best we can. Now that I have let the toner sit and like dry down on my face, you want to make sure between every step you're waiting and letting everything dry and actually sink into your skin, or else when you layer things on top, it's just going to kind of get all muddled together and you're not going to get the full benefits of the product. So next up, I've got a newer staple in my routine. I love getting the tiny little baby sets from Glow Recipe because sometimes they'll mix and match stuff out of their sets. So not only do you get the ones that you know you like in the sets, you get to try out other products, which is something I love before committing to a full size. So this particular product is the Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth BHA plus AHA Salicylic Serum Clarifying and Retexturing Serum. That's a lot of words, but it comes in this cute little bottle. Their packaging, I love that it's like glass. Comes this little pump, and I just do 2 pumps. Oh, that's kind of like half a pump. So rub it together in your fingers, and it says to pat, but I smooth this on so I don't have to use as much product. And after I smooth it on, I just pat it in. Now that that is dried down and all into our skin, I'm gonna go in with my next thing. The next product is the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops. Oh, the watermelon glow is just, they're so good. This was one of the first things that I ever saw from Glow Recipe. I think we all got a little hooked on them, right? They just, oh my god, are so good. As somebody that's like a huge fan of watermelon, I thought this was gonna be one of those like, oh, it smells like artificial watermelon, which I hate. Oh my god. But it genuinely smells like watermelon. I don't know how they do it, but they do. Some people use this as a makeup primer, but my skin loves niacinamide, and they make this so good that it's tacky, but it's not sticky. That's a really fine line in skincare and in makeup that I found, is tacky versus sticky. Sometimes people think they're exactly the same. Next is eye cream. Usually I would be going in with the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream, but on days that I am gonna wear makeup, I go in with the famous Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Looks like this. Eye cream is done. Now I'm gonna go in with moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe Plum Hyaluronic Cream. That's hard to say. She is super lightweight. I honestly didn't expect to like this as much as I do, because with my oily skin, the way that it works is I have super duper dry patches, and if I don't moisturize well enough, it's gonna get itchy throughout the day, especially because I do have some dermatitis that does get inflamed, especially in the summertime. I think this is such a good one for summer because it's lightweight and it just like sinks into the skin. It plumps your skin up, so I definitely know why plump is in the name. It kind of reminds me of the effect that the Plump Right Back primer by NYX has, but obviously this is skincare. I have finally re-upped on the Mighty Patches. I'm telling you, this was infected and now it's fine just from using these for 2 days. I put it on and it stays there for the whole day, whole night. Whenever I put it on, usually 12 to 24 hours I keep it on, and then I take it off and it has kind of pulled everything out of it and kind of left this flat surface. It also works on some zits that are really deep buried. I have tried them on my little pustules. They won't pop. That's the only thing they don't work on for me. But when I have those, my doctor actually recommended using the 10% benzoyl peroxide. I get the Equate version, and I think this is just as good as some of the stuff I've picked up at my doctor's office. And then maximum strength hydrocortisone cream as well, like a tiny bit on the pustules. I've actually used it for some of my other acne concerns as well. But you have to be so careful with these two because they're extremely drying on their own, extremely drying together. I do find them to be beneficial to use together, just to really knock it out. But as soon as it's kind of getting better, I'd pull back on the use of these two. This is just my daytime skincare. That's all I do. I do finish off with the Laneige sleep mask. Oh my god. First off, it smells like fruit snacks. Like, what can you not love about that? I do use the little applicator that they send with it. I think it's so nice they send you an applicator just because I don't want all of the like germs to always be in there. So I actually load up the applicator. How pretty is that? I don't know. It makes me, it's just luxury. And I just smear that on. I mean, she really is iconic. Now I slather that shit on. I mean, I slather it good. And for somebody that really struggles to keep their lips nice and hydrated, no matter what chapstick I use, this helps tremendously. I was sick and wasn't using it for like about a week or two, and my lips resorted back to like the dry, cracked, they were bleeding. I was like, man, I swear by my Aquaphor. I always did. Aquaphor just doesn't match up to the Laneige lip mask. It's great as just like a normal moisturizer, but as like an intensive, I would definitely do the Laneige lip mask, and then I use this throughout the day. When I am looking for something more intense moisturizing on my face, I either go in with the Dr. Jart Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisture Cream. Comes in this little yellow tube. I actually got this full size product for free in exchange for my honest review. That is back on my TikTok and Instagram a few months ago from Influencer. I've been using it ever since. The very first time I did use it, I will let you guys know. There's a hair on my face. Anyways, I will let you guys know that it did sting my face the first time. It stung and I didn't know why, but I had just used the mask that came with this from the same line right beforehand, so it may have just been too much of the same product at the same time. I do have really sensitive skin, so I try to keep that in consideration when I am trying new skincare products. But when I'm not using the Dr. Jart's, I got this for Christmas. I was so skeptical because I hadn't really heard anything about it. The Laneige Water Sleeping Mask for your face. If you know you're gonna wear makeup that's usually drying on you or pulls really dry, or you're like me and you live in the desert and it just gets so dry all the time, I love this stuff. Oh, it's legitimate luxury. Like, these two products I adore. And then I really need to be so much better about this. I have this, I don't use it. I really need to, but I'm just really looking for one that's not gonna be super oily on my face. And I find anytime that I put SPF under my makeup or even just wear SPF on its own, it just, that was a great noise. It just slides right off my face. I don't know if it's actually doing anything for me, but I would really like to find one that doesn't congest my pores and then also doesn't kind of interact with my oiliness.